Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Thursday, and we're at the 15th, halfway through the month of July. It's hard to believe, isn't it? July 15th, 2021, and we're at 8:25 a.m. Now, next week I won't be in the office. I'm taking off 5 days, Monday through Friday, so I want you to know that ahead of time. We'll put up a notice of that so that you see it on YouTube, and I'll return the following Monday. So, taking my summer break, good time to take it as I see it. But let's talk about the market because you're seeing correction set in. Yesterday's action was toppy in the Dow and the S&P. Why? Well, you had that surge early, then you broke all the way back. You came back up as the Fed chair talked, and then the market sank. Well, not much, but it didn't go back up towards those highs. So today, here's the market sinking again. We have Fed talk again today, starts at 9 o'clock, about 35 minutes from now, as he now appears before the Senate. He'll be asked similar questions, if not more, I hope, detailed ones, get a little more out of what they're talking about. Today was all full of Fed speak on the different TV channels in the morning. Amazing how many people think that the Fed has it all wrong on inflation. I'm not of that camp. I am of the camp that I think they have it all right, so it's just the opposite. As we look at the grain markets, a stable market today. Bonds and notes, well, they're keeping the pattern of falling on interest rates, which, again, we're back to that point. They fall too much, they start spooking some of these markets. Again, in the energy markets, you're looking at OPEC and, well, actually it's the Saudis and the United Arab Emirates having reached a deal, which is the same as saying as soon as the full vote comes for the OPEC Plus to come, they'll approve that. That means more oil on the market. The UAE in April will be able to start producing approximately 435,000 gallons more, in addition to their new allocation, as everybody's going up once OPEC agrees on this deal, for 400,000 barrels a day. So we're going to get more oil. United States producing about 100,000 barrels a day more also now. Dollar up today against most foreign currencies. Gold up a little bit, silver. We had good numbers out of China. That's why you're seeing a lift there. Now, the Empire State data, it's a blowout. There's no other word to say it. I mean, I've never seen a 43 number on the July manufacturing index. I thought it was a misprint. I could be wrong. I don't have all the historical tables, but that's unbelievable. It's just every single number. Now, you get the opposite where the market's settling back in the Philly numbers. They had been unbelievably stellar, and look at how they're falling back right now. That falling back isn't bearish. That's still a very good set of numbers, but you can't keep up that stellar part. Jobless claims data fell 26,000 to 360, and the continuing claims, that keeps falling, and that's what I keep looking at. And that's because you're seeing now the impact of what's going on is 25 states or so are not giving that extra money to people, that $300 a week. On the other hand, today, checks start hitting from the government for $300 a child a month. So watch that. That's going to be more money in people's pocket. Import-export prices today, well, you were up 1% on the import as expected. But if they really expected zero, I wonder if that's a misquote on the expected. I just copied it. Prior month up 2.2. How do you go to zero and up 1.2? I expect the export prices, maybe an adjustment needed there. The Federal Reserve industrial production figure comes out at 8:15. We get the EIA numbers. Now, as I said, China's economy grew, and it grew nicely. 7.9% in the second quarter. That's in line with the forecast. Industrial production rose 8.3% in June. That's a half a percentage point more. But retail sales were also up there. So I think that this gives China enough cover to turn its attention again back to its inner economy and try to keep that going, and that's what I think they're going to end up doing. So you put it all together today, expected as the Fed chair talks, a lot of action in stock indices, probably going to be all over the board. Now, if you are a fan like I am of Bollinger Bands, I've taken it to another level. I'm going to teach you in a new course that I have. It's 13 video chapters, each about 7 minutes in length, not expensive, price $75. You get the charting software to work with it. You get access to my market research in the morning, my morning subscriber videos, so that I instill with you in a short period of time what you're learning, because there's always some embedded or Bollinger Band play taking place, and I teach that to you. So as it all comes together, I reinforce it, and away you go. How do you get the course? It's very simple. Just go to our website. It's right at the top. Once you're there, education, it's all explained. You don't have to talk to anybody, but if you want to, call my staff at that number. Treat yourself, learn something over the summer. It's 13 video chapters, each 6-7 minutes long. It's not going to take a lot of your time, and I use it solidly on spiders, ETFs, stocks, and futures. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a good day.